Hi, this is edelkrone and I'm going to explain you how our modular system works. But before that, I would like to introduce the problem again. This is the problem. That's DSLR filmmaking, unfortunately. Separate, independent components which has to work together in harmony. So, of course, we need a rig, and there are many rigs out there. But I think we nailed the problem the best. And this video is going to be a long one, by the way. We'll be explaining in detail how we approach the whole problem differently and how we got what you want 100%. So here is our smallest package. This is modula 1, and this box contains the soul of our design, soul of our system. Here you see two parts. This comes out of the box pretty much ready to use, and you see I have this top handle there, and I have the base unit, and I have this compact shoulder pad. All these three parts are attached together, and I have this monitor / EVF holder. Well, this EVF holder or monitor holder has a hot shoe connection underneath, so you can actually attach it directly on a DSLR or a camera, and then you can use the monitor right here. But of course we have a special place in the front, so we attach it. And rearrange the monitor plate, and it's ready to use. Well, before attaching anything on the system, any camera, any accessories, I will try to explain how adjustable this is. Well, the monitor holder has a constant friction system inside, so whenever you leave it, it stays that way. It's very much similar to a camcorder's EVF. So this is a unique feature only we offer to our customers, and none of the companies has ever came up with this. They came up with flexible arms, and anyone who has used enough of those knows that they are not a perfect workflow solution. So we have several adjustments here, and there is a height adjustment there, you see. If you have a larger camera, you can of course extend the heightness of the top handle. There's also another height and front back adjustment there, so 1, 2, 3 adjustments. They all have their safety stops, so if they get loosened accidentally, nothing is gonna fall off. The whole system is really rock solid because they are all manufactured with CNC milling machines. The precision is there, it's perfect. So let's go ahead and attach our DSLR to it. In order to make that possible, you just loosen this knob there and the plate goes free. It's pretty much straightforward to attach our camera plate under a DSLR. Well, it's pretty much instant to attach it, and you see it's there. It's completely solidly fixed to our rig, and there is no slip and no motion at all. And if you want it to be attached slightly backwards, then you tighten it there, then it gets fixed any position you like, and it has a really wide range. So let's go ahead and attach our monitor, which was somewhere here in a moment. Here we have this monitor, which is also an EVF. So that's how we attach it. We have this monitor plate The monitor holder is designed really cleverly, I must say. It's thought out pretty well. It works with any monitor. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. This example here is a pretty much compact and small one. And as you see, the instant adjustment works perfectly. I have attached this really large monitor here. Well, some people like this large monitor, so it still works perfectly with the instant adjustment. So this monitor really holds up really large monitors, monitor holder. So let's move on and attach further accessories on top of this. There are many accessory connection holes behind. They are all 1/4 inch holes. There is one here for accessory attachment and also there. There is also a hot shoe spot on the top, so you can attach hot shoe spots, because we admit that you have lost your hot shoe capability there, so we replaced it with this one. So you lose anything. Another thing before going any further is that you can access your battery slots, cable and controls all over. So you see your camcorder or DSLR can be accessed from any angle. Nothing is really blocked. That's the same case for your monitor as well. You see, you have sufficient space here in between. If you have cable inserts this way, they're perfectly fine. You can attach cables from this side. You can access it from all angles, and if you look at it from the bottom, you see nothing gets blocked. So it's like the camera is floating in space, but it's also pretty much attached to the whole system. Well, you see, I have these accessories. Everybody has their different accessories, but from our experience, DSLR filmmaking consists at least 3 components: DSLR, EVF, and probably a sound module. But even with our most basic setup, which is modula 1 here, can take much more than that. We unfortunately see many rigs out there which are really complicated, but they are not even capable of taking on more than 3 accessories or even 2 accessories. So we have really nailed it down, and let me show that in detail. So here we have this sound module. I'm going to attach it. Well, actually, you want to be able to see your controls since your sound levels. So we have this extra surprise 1/4 inch hole there. So I'm going to attach it on the monitor holder, but I'm going to have to remove it first and attach it. Now I fixed it, so let's attach it back. As you see, I have my vision there, and also I have my sound controls there, so which is perfect. And they still work perfectly fine from every angle. You see, you can leave it anywhere you like. If you attach a really heavy monitor there, you can of course adjust the tightness of this friction system with the help of these 3 screws. You just tighten them a bit more, then this is going to be able to carry much more load.